guys, it's 𝘀𝗲𝗹𝗶 estate agents, and I hope you're well. I want to apologise for the buffeting because it's a windy day today. It's Tuesday, and I want to welcome you to my property tour because we're up in a very good cul-de-sac. It's a sought-after cul-de-sac in Primrose Drive, and this one's tucked away, and you can just see that lovely, attractive red brick 4-bedroom detached property. Used to have 2 garages actually. There is a garage there. There's ample parking for 3 or 4 cars. When you go into this property, it's very spacious. You go into your hallway, you've got a loo, you've got a decent sized dining room, you've got a decent sized living room, kitchen, utility. There's a separate office or a study. The bedrooms upstairs, there's 4 bedrooms, they're decent size. There's the ensuite, it's double glazed and gas. The boiler's about a year old. Nice garden at the back, but like I said, plenty of parking at the front there as well. And it's in the cul-de-sac called Primrose Drive. Lifestyle move for these guys. They're moving out in the area. They've been here a number of years. It's lovely inside. The space is there. It's a decent family home with a decent address. Now with my tours, I'm going to spin this camera around because it's going to be windy, so I want to get inside quickly. But these properties don't come up on the market that often, so when I spin the camera around, you're going to see a lot more. I'm going to go through that black door. We'll talk about the amenities, and then we're going to head on straight into this property. And there we have the front of it. You can see where that used to have a garage there and then a garage there. They've converted it in here. Look at all this parking that you've got here. You know, you can come up here, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, you probably squeeze in more, but let's just say there's at least 4 spaces for people. There's also the garage here. Like I say, it's just tucked away. It's a lovely little cul-de-sac. And you go down Heather Avenue because that's the old Snowbury Lane. You've got the football club up there. Just over there, you've got the surgery, and then you can go up Spa Road in towards Bower Hill and the A350 if you wanted to go to Warminster and Westbury. It's brilliant if you want to get to Devizes as well, or if you want to travel down to the A350 towards the National Trust village of Laycock, or get into Bath or Chippenham. I know you're about a 20-minute drive from here as well. There's a nice nature reserve just further down here. You can have a little cut through. It's really decent. There's a green area and there's cut throughs into town. And look, I'm a pretty fit lad. I can walk to the town from here in say about 10 minutes for me. The sun's coming out. It's a very imposing property, this. I love the fact that the parking is there. We need to get in there because it is windy today. But I did mention earlier that they don't come up on the market that often. They really don't. Parking, you can just see what's available to you. So let's get in there. Let's go through that black door and show you this property in Primrose Drive. So I just want to turn the camera around one more time. We've mentioned all this parking, side access there. There's another little property just here, and then you're just tucked away from anything. To actually access it, you have to go down Heather Avenue. It's a green area there, then come into Primrose Drive, and then it just goes around. So it just goes around this, and then the nature reserve is just there. I'm just going to give you another angle from this side of this building. Side access, but you can see where you can put your car. I mean, you can put one in behind. There's plenty of space there, and I think that's what makes this property a little bit more special, because you know, with modern developments nowadays, you don't always get the parking. I'm not saying you never get it, but with this one, there's ample parking, and it's a detached property as well in a decent address. Let's just forward, go through this door, and then we can show you what this property has to offer. Just going to close the door behind me. Just going to close that loo, because as always with all my tours, I show you the front of the building. When we come in, there's a little window, double glazed window to the side elevation, radiator, and then you have a hallway there. You can see stairs that rise to the first floor landing. In there, that's the converted garage, which is now the dining room, and then these just spur off. There's a little downstairs, understairs storage cupboard. And as I turn this camera around and walk back, you can see how spacious this hallway is. It's a spacious property. It's a family home. It's going to tick a lot of boxes. Let's open up this cloakroom, and then you have low-level WC. There's your wash hand basin, radiator there. A little bit of tiled splashback there. And then you can see the condition of the property is excellent as well. Obscure double glazed window to the front elevation, where all that parking was at the front. I'm just going to close this door, and then we're going to crack on with this tour. I'm just going to show you one more time as we walk up here, because you've got a living room in there, kitchen in there, the studies in there, there's utility in there, there's a dining room in there. There's quite a bit to show you downstairs, so I'm just going to stop the tour, and then we're going to head in towards that dining room. And as promised, just coming back from the hallway, open this up. And this would have been the garage years ago. I can't remember when these guys converted it. They've been here a number of years, but it's a really good sized dining room, this. Now, you could use this as an occasional bedroom. He's got a little gym in here. He's got, you know, a piano in here. There's some big bits of furniture in here. You know, this could be a day room, playroom, occasional bedroom downstairs. If somebody who had an elderly parent, this could absolutely be perfect for them. But it's a decent size, this. The window goes up to the front, to where I was standing earlier with all that parking. And then it's set back as well, so you feel private on this development. Primrose Drive over the years has always been one of those sought after addresses. People don't move that often, especially from the detached properties. They serve well for the schools, the amenities. It's a great location. And this is just one of the rooms that we're showing you at the moment, which is the dining room. But you can see how big it is. You can see where the dining room table goes. You could have it over there. You could have it over here. Really decent sized room, this. Come back through, out from the dining room, and then we're back into this hallway. Nice long hallway to just greet you. Remember the window there, just bringing in natural light. Those two panes bringing in natural light. The cloakroom's there. The stairs, they rise off and then spur to the other bedrooms. You've got understairs storage. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to greet you into this spacious living room. Sliding doors, they'll go to the rear garden. Radiator there, and you can just see the space of it. You've got a suite here. You could put a TV there. You could put your TV over there. Depends on what you want to do, because it's such a spacious room, this. Bring the camera around here. Double glazed window. You can just see the size of it. Remember all that long hallway as we come in, and then you're into this area here. Sliding patio doors. This garden apexes out. It's a really, really good sized garden, this. You've got your patio. We'll have a look outside later, but it's quite a long garden, and it's very wide as well. Back into this room though, you can see there's a radiator. I mentioned the boiler is about a year old as well, so you've got a new boiler there, and that'll be serviced upon purchase. Another radiator over here. Let's just come back on ourselves again, just to show off the size of this room. Now you've already seen a big dining room. You've now got a decent sized living room. Come back through here, and then you've got this useful study. Again, it could be an occasional bedroom, it can be an occasional family room, it can be a useful study. People work from home, they hybrid work, they work a couple of days. You don't need to be into working at the Shard in London, for example, all the time. If you can work from home, a lot of people can use that. So you can use a bedroom upstairs, you've got a dining room, you've got a study, office, whatever you want to call this, it's a decent size anyway. Window to the front, and there's that area of parking there. Just turn this camera around. You can just see the size of this room as well, but a decent office nonetheless if it's going to be used as an office. And it's going to tick a lot of boxes because families are moving now. There's a lot of choice on the market. You know, we understand our buyers and what their needs are, and when you've got a property like this tucked away in Primrose Drive and it's ticking those boxes with those rooms and parking, they're going to be very favourable to people. So this is the study. Come back through, and then we're going to go into the kitchen. Yes, you're going to have your range of eye-level cupboards, base units, table in there, dishwasher just over there. You've got the hood over there with your range cooker, double glazed windows, 1.5 bowl sink unit to the rear garden. It's all going to be incorporated that way, and over there, space for white goods. There's a side door, and that will give you access to the rear garden, also to the gate there that takes you out into the front. I'll just turn that camera around just to give you a better angle of the kitchen. Come back around here, and that's your rear view, and it is a decent sized garden out there. And there's your kitchen nonetheless, all here for you. So quite a lot to take in with this property. I'm going to do a quick recap actually, starting from here, and we'll just go through those rooms from the downstairs. And as the promise, just the recap. So we're in the kitchen, nice style range cooker. Remember, you've got utility as well. Boilers there, side door, cat's not staying. Come back through, nice spacious hallways. That takes you into this office, study, whatever you want to call it. Can be a mixed use. Storage there under the stairs. Really decent sized living room this. A lot of space, a lot of light just flooding in through. Then we're going to come back from this hallway. You can see the space from this hallway. We came in from this door. Open up this, and remember that's your cloakroom in there. The stairs, they go up to the first floor landing, and then it just finishes off with this really decent size dining room, which again can be used for other rooms, and you've got all that parking out to the front. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. What we're going to do is pop upstairs now, have a look at those 4 bedrooms, ensuite and bathroom. As promised, we're back into this hallway, guys. Let's climb these stairs. And I'm really equally impressed. When you get up here, you're going to see that these rooms are pretty decent as well. So you've got access to loft space, built-in airing cupboard. There's a bathroom here, bedroom there, another double bedroom there. There's another double bedroom here. And there's another bigger master bedroom with the ensuite. I'm going to just start with, say, the bathroom to start with. You've got a radiator, you come in. You've got vanity unit, you've got a concealed cistern, bath there. You've got some tiled splashbacks. There's the extractor fan. It's very neat and tidy, this. Panel bath there, and there's your shower with a side screen. All that you expect from a bathroom. And there's your radiator there as well. Another look into this shower bathroom. And we'll start the tour from there, and then we're going to go into the smaller bedroom. It's actually a really good sized double, by the way. So let's call this bedroom. We don't have to number them. But you can see a single bed in there. You've got freestanding either side. The window goes to the rear elevation. There's the radiator. The decor's very good, and there's just a little recess. And if you have a little look, recess goes from there. So it actually, I don't know, I think it ends about here. Not to the full depth of that. There's a little recess. He's put his little units in there, which is cool. But you can see it's actually not a bad size single bedroom. We've seen a lot smaller bedrooms for a 4th bedroom, let's call it. So that's the 1st bedroom, and then they just get bigger. 2nd bedroom, again, this goes over, let's say, where the dining room was. I think that was changed within the footprint in 2007, just in case you wanted to know the date about that dining room. And again, a double bedroom, window to the front elevation. If we walk over here, you can see where the double bed is and the radiator. We'll pop that camera back out there, and you can see a lot more, and you can see how set back this is and how private it is. It's pretty good, that. Let's come back through. Typical bedroom. So that's the 2nd bedroom. Then we're going to come back through the landing area there. These are the stairs that we came up earlier. Nice stairs coming up, and then they get bigger again. You've got this recessed area in here already. You've got a freestanding unit there, and then you've got a double bed with built-in wardrobes here, so you can see the depth of those wardrobes. So bed goes in there, freestanding, little desk in there as well. And then you can just see where those wardrobes are. Nice size, actually, this one. And there you get a better view of how big this bedroom is. Come around this side. Obviously, you know, it's double glazed window. You've got radiators, that goes without saying. It's just another angle of this bedroom. So that's the 3rd bedroom. And we're quite deliberate with our tours. I do it from a labour of love. I do like to spend time so you can see the decor. If there's any faults, I'll tell you. That's why we get a lot of compliments with these tours, because we're trying to break down barriers. We're connecting people to property. I think this one at Primrose Drive is a really saleable property. I am not going to lie, because they just don't come up often. You've got the sizes, the space, and the space outside as well as inside. Now, finally, the bedroom here, bedroom 1. You've got a recess area here as you come in. You can see this area there, that these wardrobes are built in, so you've got a lot of depth. You see there's a big bed freestanding either side. That's your radiator there, but it's just the size and space in here, because you've got a big double glazed window bringing in natural light. I'm going to open it up in here, because there's your ensuite, vanity, wash hand basin, got a radiator, obscure double glazed window. There's your loo, and of course, if we pop the camera in here, that's the shower cubicle. Really good size. Pop that back out, and then you're into the bedroom. I'm just going to go through this window again and just give you another angle of that front. There's quite a lot of front there, isn't it, as you can agree. You can see the neighbour there, and their parking is a little less and shallow, but we've got a lot here, a lot over here. So there's a lot more to it in just terms of the area outside. What a nice big bedroom this is, nice big master bedroom. And again, with those built-in fitted wardrobes, it gives you more space. Let me just come back to myself here. There you can just see the finishing off, and of course that doorway goes into the ensuite. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour up here. You know you've got 4 bedrooms. They're pretty good sized bedrooms, as you can agree, the bathroom, the ensuite. Let's get outside just to have a look at that rear garden. Just coming from the hallway, we're going to walk through the hallway. Remember, we've come downstairs, we've showed you this spacious hallway. I'm going to go through this kitchen again. We're going to go through the utility. Let's open it up out here. And then, again, we have a windy day. You saw that front there, we were at the front. I'm just going to open this up first because this is the side gate. Remember, that gate takes you to the rear there. And then I just want to show you what it looks like at the front again. All that parking, just see how much parking you've got. I know I reiterated it, but it is a premium to have the extra. You can see their car with the garage and then all of this as well. Pretty cool. Come back through the gate. It is windy today. And then you've got a side bit here, gravelled, timber shed, side access. The garden just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It just goes out. Yes, you've got a couple of houses here that you could say you're overlooked, but who isn't nowadays? Really sorry about this wind if it's buffeting. I don't mean it to be. And then the garden's really big. Laid to lawn, enclosed by timber fencing. You've got a patio over here. And then I wanted to show you with the garage also, there's power connected up and over door to the front, and then there's a personal door also to the rear. And then this is the garden. So you can just see how apex is up there. You've got some trees that will cover this off in the summer, so that will give you a little bit more privacy. They're also set back, so it's only the bedrooms that can see you here. But what a lovely sized garden, all flower beds in. And like I said, it just, you know, it's quite a long width, this garden. First time I saw it, I was very impressed with it actually. And it's one of those that looks bigger when you're in it than when you're showing this video actually, which is really surprising, but it is. And I think that's the tour in a nutshell. I'm going to keep it short because of the wind today, but I hope you've enjoyed the tour. But just to summarise this tour, you know, it's a big family home this. Across this way to see if I can summarise it any easier, because I'm going to just take you over out here one more time where we go to the front of it. So let me just bring it out again. But just to summarise, it's a really nice address. It's a family home. They don't come up often in Primrose Drive. Some of these were built with 2 garages. This was one of them, and that's why they've converted it. It's a nice attractive property this. It suits families, it suits even people trading down, but mainly trading down, so people that want to stay in Melksham or they're moving to Melksham. We think this is a lovely property. So any questions, it's Nigel at 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶 Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour today. I look forward to